Hey there guys, it's your good pal Wiggly, and welcome back to more Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Blind. In the last episode, our boss and good friend Mia Fey was unfortunately murdered, with her younger sister Maya Fey seeming to be framed for it. And in this episode, it's our job to bail her out, because we took on the job of being her defense attorney when nobody else would. It seems like the game hinted that I should go back to Gatewater Hotel and see if we can catch April off guard and try to get into that drawer, because that's really our only lead. Hello? Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? Those cookies on that plate are very distracting. They don't look like they fit there at all. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Wait, no. Hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? What do you mean embarrassing yourself? Sure, the conversation was a little bit awkward, but it wasn't as bad. Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. True. Oh, he's back. I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Okay. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? Yeah, it's the guy who ruined Maya's mother's life. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother, yes. Could it be a coincidence? No, there's no way. It's gotta be. It's gotta be all tied together. Okay, let's get in this drawer, baby. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap. Okay. We did see that the phone had, like, screws taken out of it and shit. How would April have gotten in there, though? That's the thing. So, she knew to look out the window. Maybe she even reserved this room specifically to catch somebody who went into the room and framed them. That's possible, but why? Why would she have done that? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap, okay. I've already pieced together what the wiretap was for. That one's pretty obvious, but why? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. Absolutely. For Maya's sake. Absolutely, yeah, baby, for Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what it is, Phoenix. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Of course, in court. Good lord. To be continued. Okay. Maybe I should wait to end episodes until the next to be continued sign. That would probably be a good point to end off episodes, right? So that's what we'll do. No matter how long it is, we will end when the to be continued sign comes up. September 7th, 10 a.m. in District Court, courtroom number 1. There he is. It's Edgeworth. I've seen so many memes, so many Discord conversation memes. That's like my only experience with this series beforehand. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. What do I want to give him? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Okay, this will actually probably be helpful. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue into evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. What hard? Oh, okay, the note, right? Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Okay, it's time. Let's go. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Ms. Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. That's not possible. There was quite a bit of time in between. Well, maybe that's just visual novel pacing. I don't know. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay, that's a pretty... Yeah, cross-examine what? Exactly. I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, really? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? This isn't allowed. When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Okay. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Fair. Okay. It worked lots of times. So I can press on something and then present evidence with something in that. Okay, that makes sense to me. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Okay. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer of the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue. There were two people there already. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the two people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. How do you know it was Phoenix Wright? Are you absolutely sure it was I wasn't serious, Phoenix. Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair... Your hair is also pretty spiky, bro. You two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable, and so are you, dude. Look at... Okay, you know what? Dick's haircut is pretty cut and dry, but you... Also, I just noticed your eyebrows. I've never noticed how squiggly your eyebrows are, bro. Get that shit checked out. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Well, it doesn't seem like I'm penalized, and I get a little bit of, like, comedy, like, flavor text. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey. Also, what's this blue bar at the top right? I don't know what that means. Why is that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. I like that camera swoop. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Ms. May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. She's both of those things. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Phoenix, it's the note. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There is something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Okay, so we have a new testimony now. Okay, I see. So it's not just... Pressing isn't just to get more information to kind of give you a hint. It's also a way to move forward. Interesting. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. After clearing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. There's no way to know that, really. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Okay. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Man, you just... Oh, Dick. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Okay. What do we got? Let me read this. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. That's true. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movie. Please. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay. There has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. Okay, what do we have? We have the autopsy report, 9 p.m. Maya's cell phone holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. The glass shards. The murder weapon. Wiretap. Receipts. Okay. Okay. I mean, it was next to her body. I physically saw that. So, on it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Does it? It says Maya, right? Okay, I'm not crazy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it could be Maxa, but that wouldn't make any sense, so... Lab test results show the blow was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, she wrote the killer's name. Okay, we gotta press. I don't really have anything. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. I mean, at least we can listen to it as many times as we want. I got a bad feeling about this. I found a memo written... I don't need to read that again. A piece of paper next to the victim's body. Press. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it, but the blood. That's true, actually. It could have been the killer. And who did write it, Miss Smarty Pants? Who? I did, Ms. May. The killer. The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. Well, why are we... Wouldn't this be grounds for, like, an objection speculation, right? But I guess they're building a case. I don't know exactly how that works. I shouldn't try to talk politics. Politics, oh my god. Court. Wow, I'm a bit out of... I feel like a fish out of water here a little bit. She was framed. That was fucking embarrassing. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? That's a good point. You are good, Edgeworth. You are good. But I'm gonna beat you today. Huh. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Okay. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. He sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Okay, yeah, the lab test results. What kind of tests were these again? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits in the blood, the hermogoblins. Hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Okay. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh, boy. That was a mess. A bit. Right, where was I? Blood found on the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger? That doesn't really matter. The right hand. Yeah, okay. The note was on her right side. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha, nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. She died there. She wrote the killer's name. I'm not seeing anything. Wait a minute, death was instantaneous. Aha! There we go. Nice. Okay, there we go. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. I almost got stumped there. That was pretty rough. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else would have? You have it backwards, detective. I like it when Phoenix gets all smug. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have... I also really like this tapping the paper animation. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... Uh-oh. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Then why is that the one submitted into evidence? Dude, I just have my own evidence and it's not submitted to the A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my This is sketchy, bro. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. You just added the word almost. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after. This is goofy, man. I received these results this morning. You can't do that. I don't know a lot about courts, but I know you can't just pull shit out at this point in the trial. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. Okay. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look so shocked. Something you don't want to say? Or something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. This detective's a sham. I'm a sham. I want to say all these things, but you know what? Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. But what if he actually did meddle with shit, though? No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Okay. Understood. The court... I lost my voice. The court accepts the evidence. Good lord. Voice acting's hard. I'm not even that good of a voice actor. Ooh. Okay. May have lived for a few minutes. This is so stupid. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Look, I don't know if innocent is the right word I'd use. I'm ready to present this wiretap at any moment. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Exactly, Phoenix. Again, we're on the same wavelength, bro. Oh, God. Here she is. The music. It's back. Witness, your name, please. April May. Oh, my God. Oh, my. You are a piece of work, Miss May. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is... Okay, look. She's terrible, but I really enjoy her being on screen every second that she is. She's very entertaining. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom, including you. That, you know. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Company law offices. That's right, big boy. This is awful. I hate this. I'm cringing so fucking hard. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Okay, April. Ready to go to prison? It was 9 at night. Should I give her a Valley Girl accent? It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. I think I'm sticking with the Valley Girl accent, I'm sorry. And then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. I hate this. I hate having to speak her shit out loud, too. Ugh. Why did I decide to read everything out loud? Well, Your Honor, I see it is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... You can't just do that. I have a right to cross-examine the witness. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? You're a terrible judge. Everyone in this courtroom all the time is a sham. Oh, this is a disaster. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Ms. Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. That's what the hell? Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. Here we go. Okay, 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. Presents. I think it said 9 p.m. before. I'm pretty sure it said 9 p.m. before. It got changed. Check. 9:27 a.m. That has nothing to do with the murder. That's earlier in the day. Clock. Okay, I don't have anything about the time. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. Hold on. So we have, yeah, you can see the view of the window. How far could she have dodged for you to be able to see it? Especially her running away. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Okay, let's hacha. Whoops. Hacha. This evidence clearly reveals that the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, oh. What? Oh, that's my health bar up there. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess she could have seen her running away then, I guess. I don't... Okay, I'm gonna have to press. I don't see anything. 9 at night, I looked out the window. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know... I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Yes. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Ooh. That's a scary face. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think this should be allowed. The poor girl, oh my god. Fucking disaster. Nightmare. Kangaroo court. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? Okay, and then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. I mean, there's nothing there. But the woman with long hair, that was Mia Fey. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? There's a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. This is a terrible testimony. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? This is a dead end. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Jesus, I hate her so much. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticed this is a paper thin thing. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Why are we doing this? However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Testimony is bogus. This is... Nah. Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Wow. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing from your testimony. God. I'll be a good girl. I don't even want to read that out loud. Your testimony again, if you would. I can't believe that worked. Really? Really? Okay. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Okay. But why, how would that have worked if the lamp or the light fixture or whatever, the glass thing was on her left? So what happened there? Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Teehee? Okay, how would you know it's a clock? How would you know? How would you know? That's actually the better question. Because it's just a... Yeah, okay. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Okay, let's go. Okay, I have two things. I have two leads here. Okay, how would you know? Ms. May, what you said just now was quite revealing. It was. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. I can't. I get stuck on that shit. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. True. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. No, Edgeworth. The defendant is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. What do you mean? No. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objections to stand... Yes! You may continue to question the witness. Ooh, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Good lord, this is so biased. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. But it wasn't working. I have the phone record to prove it, bitch. Let's go. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? I'm absolutely not. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, I feel smart. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung, so it was just a statue. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? I knew that was gonna get her. Well, Miss May? Quite a show you have put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? Sometime before 9:27 a.m., Edgeworth. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. I'm already on to you, baby. I'm thinking 3 steps ahead. 4D chess. That's true. That is the possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. He's so smug. I'm ready. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves that when the clockwork was removed is this cell phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. Gumshoe is in so much trouble. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. I guess I'm just submitting this to evidence now, so you know what? Fuck it. Kangaroo court. Let's go. Order. The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't... I'm totally mixing up voices. The defendant's cell phone. This is why this wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could, I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Got. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? Because you tapped her phone. I saw that clock before. What store was that again? Oh, I go to so many. It wasn't made at a store. It was made by Harry. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make... Judge, you were the same judge. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. This is going very smoothly now. Okay, hacha. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. That's a good fucking line. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Okay, you're pushing it. You're pushing it. You had it. Ooh. Oh ho ho. Oh my god. The heart spinning. Oh my god. Hello? Oh shit. She's fucking pissed. What's it to you, porcupine head? Oh god. That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Oh my god. Good lord. She's going hard. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. You're fucking unhinged. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh my god. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it because you tapped her phone. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. It is right here. Let's go. Have a look at this. That. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Ms. Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Ooh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Get fucked, Edgeworth. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock it's this, correct? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? I feel like I'm the prosecutor right now. Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that, you lawyer? Good lord. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Yes, it is. Oh my god. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answered the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. It's very relevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her... Shut up. Damn, she's good. Ugh. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Okay, what's your point? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Oh my god, are we going to bring the bellboy to testify? Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. It didn't have to be at the time of the murder. She could have tapped the phone from a different, like, from across the hotel room, right? It is my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. I guess there's not a link yet. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're just going to let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. How? How would I do that? Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. We're gonna have to call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. Is he just here? There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Well, why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this what? Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Ms. Maya Fey. That's not how this works, but okay. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. This is whack court, dude. What should I do? We have to accept the condition. We can't give up. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. What trap? You haven't conditioned the bellboy, have you? Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Okay. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Oh my god, he brought the tray. Okay. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Alright. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. That lines up fine. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought in to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the time requested, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Fuck. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder somehow, Maya will be finished. Okay. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. Nothing wrong there. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. I haven't looked at, Can I look at the people? No, I can't present the people as evidence anyway. Okay. Iced coffee to be brought in to her at 9 on the dot. Well, how could she... If the death was at 9 o'clock, then how could she have seen it if she was getting iced coffee? Is it... Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. No, okay. Okay. Fuck, okay. There's something weird there, though. Precisely the requested time, of course. Okay. Precisely 9 o'clock, then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought there. Oh, bellboy, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Okay. Fuck. That's gotta be... I guess I can try presenting... Yeah, I'm gonna have to... No? Shit. Fuck, okay. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Oh my god. Embracer. Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, an embrasser. But not a French kiss, sir, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. Okay. It's a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Okay, whatever. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy had absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest, we have to. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Has to be about room service. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. Why was it so much? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes. Well, iced coffee for 2. Who was the number 2? I don't know how relevant that is. Oh, wait, no. If she was out of the room, then whoever the number 2 was could have been listening on the phone. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention you motherfucker. Oof. You fool. I've done it. I've won. I don't think we've won quite yet. We have to figure out who it was, though. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Okay. Your Honor. So it was the guy with the pink hair. That's who it had to be. We have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... I mean... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ooh. Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oh! Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Okay, so we got multiple day deals. Okay, we have to figure out who this man is. If I had to take a guess, it's probably Mr. White of Blue Corp. That's gotta be who it is. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? Oh, I think I might be your newest fan. I'm happy. I'm already your biggest fan, Maya. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Yeah. You know. Huh? That face of his with his eyes wide and trembling. Maya, please. It sends shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? No, you have to go back to the cell. Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. Oh. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work on everyone. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Alright. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Okay, the victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. She was caught and struck. Yes, so, I mean, the lamp. That's still like the thing that I haven't, you know, there's got to be a reason the lamp shards are in evidence, unless there's like red herring evidence items. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Absolutely. To be continued. All right. Well, this is getting good. This is already a humongous step up from the first trial. I'm having a great time, and I hope you guys are as well. Thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Blind. I've been Guildmaster Wiggly. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like. If you are new, consider subscribing. If you want to follow my Twitch, Twitter, or join my Discord, they are in the description. And I hope to see you all in the next one.